Tadpole to Frog by Lisa M. Harrington from Scholastic. Rookie, read about science. Tadpole to Frog. Table of Contents. Amazing amphibians. Page 5. Laying eggs. Page 6. Tadpoles on the move. Page 9. Finally, frogs. Page 18. A frog's life cycle. Page 26. Fantastic frogs. Page 28. Food chain. Page 30. Glossary. Page 31. Index. Page 32. Facts for now. Page 32. About the author. Page 32. Frog. Eyes. Ear. Slimy, wet skin. Webbed feet. Front legs. Back leg. Amazing amphibians. Frogs are animals that live in water and on land. They are amphibians. Amphibians. Fun fact. There are about 5,000 kinds of frogs in the world. Laying eggs. A frog changes as it grows. The change is called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. It is the frog's life cycle. A frog's life cycle has 3 parts. It begins with a tiny black egg. Fun fact. A soft, clear jelly surrounds each egg. It protects the egg from bumping into things. Tadpoles on the move. Inside the eggs, tiny tadpoles grow. In about a month, the tadpoles wiggle out of the eggs. Many tadpoles hatch at the same time. Tadpoles have long tails. They use them to swim. The tadpoles breathe underwater through gills. Tadpoles look like fish, but they are really baby frogs. Fun fact. Tadpoles are also called pollywogs. Tadpoles eat a lot, so they can grow quickly. They use their tiny teeth to chew food. Among other things, tadpoles eat plants. A tadpole goes through many changes. At 6 weeks, its back legs grow. The tadpole slowly loses its gills. Its lungs form. Now the tadpole has to swim to the top of the water to breathe air. A tadpole's back legs help it swim fast. Back legs, tail, front leg. Next, the tadpole's front legs appear. Its tail will get shorter and shorter. The tadpole starts to look more like a frog. This tadpole will soon lose its tail. Finally, frogs. The tadpole is now a young frog. It might still have a small tail. When the frog is about 16 weeks old, its tail disappears. The frog is ready to live on land. Frogs breathe with lungs and through their skin. Fun fact: young frogs are called froglets. The frog stays close to water. It needs to keep its skin wet. This frog leaps into the pond for a swim. Fun fact: frogs jump to find food or escape danger. Some frogs can leap 20 times their body length. The adult frog uses its big eyes to find food. It catches bugs with its long, sticky tongue. Some frogs, like bullfrogs, leap at their prey and swallow it whole. A frog snatches a meal from the air. A mother frog lays her eggs. The life cycle begins again. A mother frog lays hundreds or even thousands of eggs at a time. Fun fact: frogs live about 8 years. Watch me grow. A frog's life cycle. A female frog lays eggs in water. A tiny tadpole hatches from an egg. A bigger tadpole grows legs. The tadpole loses its tail. It is now a frog. Think about it. How do frogs begin life? What do bigger tadpoles grow? How does a tadpole become a frog? Fantastic frogs. Our world is hopping with frogs. They live near ponds and streams. Some live in trees. Others live underground. All frogs start off as eggs. Meet the world's smallest frog. This tiny hopper is the size of a fly. It was discovered in Papua New Guinea. It is one of the few frogs that do not go through a tadpole stage. Poison dart frogs have bright skin. The color warns enemies not to eat them. These frogs live mainly in Central and South America. Red-eyed tree frogs lay their eggs on the bottom of leaves that hang over ponds. The eggs hatch and the tadpoles fall into the water. They live mainly in Central America. Let's explore! Croaks and peeps are just some of the noises that male frogs make. Each kind of male frog has its own sound to call to female frogs. If you have a pond nearby, listen for frog calls with an adult. If not, go online with an adult to hear some. Food chain. Living creatures depend on each other for their food. Plants help many creatures grow and move through their own life cycles. Some insects feed on plants. Crickets, for example, are part of a hungry frog's diet. Snakes and other animals feed on frogs. Then those small animals become food for larger animals. This is called a food chain. Plants grow. Cricket. A cricket eats plants. Frog. A frog eats the cricket. Snake. A snake feeds on the frog. Hawk. A hawk eats the snake. Glossary. Amphibians. Amphibians. Animals that live in water and on land. Egg. Egg. The place where the tadpole grows. Frogs. Frogs. Small animals with webbed feet and long back legs for jumping. Tadpoles. Tadpoles. Young frogs that live in water and breathe through gills. Index. Amphibians, page 5. Eggs, pages 6, 9, and 25. Food, pages 13, 21, and 22. Frog, pages 5, 6, 17, 18, 21, 22, and 25. Froglets, page 18. Gills, pages 10 and 14. Land, pages 5 and 18. Legs, pages 14 and 17. Life cycle, pages 6 and 25. Lungs, page 14. Metamorphosis, page 6. Tadpoles, pages 9 through 18. Tail, pages 10, 17, and 18. Tongue, page 22. Water, pages 5, 14, and 21. Facts for now. Visit this Scholastic website for more information on frogs. www.factsfornow.scholastic.com. Enter the keyword frogs. About the author. Lisa M. Harrington writes books and articles for kids. She lives in Trumbull, Connecticut, with her husband Ryan and daughter Caroline. Each spring, they watch tadpoles grow into frogs at a pond near their home. The end.